What's that word, y'all? It's your girl JehNotJay back in the motherfucking building, back in the flesh. Hey man, say man. So today we seen that this guy said that his son think that his wife is using him for a green card. Your son could see something you don't, sir. That's all I could say. Your son could see something you don't. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on.
I'm Onami. This is my wife Mia. People think I paid for her, but this is real love. My mom literally said, check her birth certificate. Is that legal there? As long as she can go to America.
Very original. People judge
Was she trolling when she did that or no?
our relationship and they think I marry him for a green card.
I was like, is this his girlfriend's daughter or something?
My son thinks that she only married me for the green card.
So you get papers and then we'll see.
Is there anything I can do to convince you to come to our renewal? It's the 10-year renewal. It's kind of a big deal.
No, I don't think I could do that.
Can you get that up there, please?
I'm Onami. I'm 6 feet tall, 270 pounds.
I'm Mia, 4 feet 7, 95 pounds.
There's a big height difference, about 1.5 feet.
Put me down.
You can reach it. Come on, jump, shorty.
How long have you been married?
10 years.
Kids? What we got here?
Wait, they've been married for 10 years? I think if she was marrying him for a green card, she would have been left. Like she would have been dipped out. Cause she could have did that after they got married. She could have been got her stuff, got that divorce, and did her big one. But 10 years?
What do you think
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna wear?
That's a good question.
We do this every time we go out. I have no taste, so I always begging him to pick clothes for me. This is my view today in Thailand.
One of the presumptions people have about us is they assume that the age difference is a lot bigger than what it actually is. And she looks youthful, so people assume she's way younger than she is. And when I don't dye my beard, I have natural grays. So the assumptions are always kind of off. There we go.
What about this one?
So what's
you
the
can put it
age
in
difference?
He's the one who likes to make me wear sexy.
Oh yeah. If she was the one picking out her clothes, she looked like a nun from the 18th century.
There, you can wear that then.
Kobe. I was 28 when I first met her.
I was 19 when I met him.
I traveled to
Hold
her
on.
place, which is a remote part of the
28, 19. So y'all 9 years apart? I mean,
Philippines, in the province. The second I saw her, I was kind of attracted to her. When they say I married her for her looks. Perfect. We talked for a little while, for like a day or two. Asked her parents if she can come back to Manila with me, and we've been together ever since.
My first impression, he looked okay for me. I don't know.
What was your
that's
first
crazy.
time?
Because I never seen a black American before.
The blue
Oh,
top
that was her first time.
and this one. You're welcome.
Know what they say? Once you go black, you never go who?
Okay. Thank you for making my life easier.
My son thinks that she only married me for the green card, to become a citizen, and for papers.
I wanna check on a house with a deck all that I can keep with a green card. I'll be made in a number of shifts as long as I give me a green card.
This is obviously trolling. He did this intentionally, and y'all grabbed the bait and jumped head first for it. That girl did this for views and money, and chances are y'all done gave her a check.
Just because that's kind of the stereotype that Asians get in America. There he is. Our buddy Michael, I want to ask him a few questions about our relationship and what he thought.
Psych. I met Mia and Manami in the building. Been friends ever since.
I want to get his first impression so that I can kind of understand my son better. And we're going to do a vow renewal over in the Philippines.
Oh, nice.
Trying to get my son to come, but he's still kind of on the fence.
He's on the fence.
Yeah.
You guys' energy, everything's great and perfect. I don't see why your son would have an issue.
So it's been kind of a challenge. I hope to have a conversation with him, like heart to heart, and just get his opinion.
But I can understand the questions and concerns that your son has. I think a visit would help.
I
That
just
one
need
step.
to try
Yeah.
to come here. So what about you?
What about me?
What do you think about our relationship?
I was a little confused. Like, what's going on? All right, can I be like honest? So, when we first met, I was like, is this his girlfriend's daughter or something? Just seemed like such an odd type of.
I just think she looks young. Like, she just looks very, very young. So, like, in comparison. And technically, she is very young. So, yeah, I don't know, y'all.
Couple. So I was like, what's going on? And I'm thinking, is that his girlfriend or is that some, this is Thailand? I don't know. Because it was such an opposite, like, and then, I was looking at, like.
You were trying to flirt on me, huh?
I was looking. And he kept kind of like lifting you up, but it was like he was lifting up a kid. I didn't realize how tall and how short you were.
The first time I sent the photo of my wife to my mom, she literally said, check her birth certificate. Is that legal there?
Imagine we've been together for 10 years. 10
10 years
years.
ago.
I was 19 back then. And I was no baby yet, so I was
So
so
she's
small
29.
and skinny. Maybe I look like 14 back then, I don't know.
That's what my mom said. My mom said she looked like she was 14. For Americans who never traveled, like my mom, she looked too young to her. My son was like 8 or 9 years old when we started our relationship. As he got older, especially once he turned like 14 or 15, he wasn't living with me anymore. I could see that he was getting kind of upset. Sometimes it would go a month or two without even speaking. So I think me relocating and not being with him, he feels like some kind of negative way about that. I want to give him a call and let's try. We'll see.
Let's see, hopefully he will.
Hopefully.
We want to know what he's thinking about us, because maybe he's thinking that he chose me over him. There he is.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Eli.
What's up, man? So we had something we wanted to ask you about.
okay.
Yeah, I know you haven't been too fond of a relationship. Our 10-year anniversary is coming up, and we're doing a vow renewal. And I would like you to be there this time.
You know how I feel about the relationship, so it's kind of, why would I do that?
Because one, to give me a chance to travel, and two, only to ask.
I get it, but at the same time, the way I be looking at it, life is too short. Like, wouldn't you want to experience certain stuff with your dad and be there for your dad and his relationship? Because technically, it looked like they had a kid together, so now you got a sibling in the play. Like, life is too short. And once it come time for your dad to lay to rest, because I don't know when that is, like, you don't think you're gonna have a sense of regret, regardless of how you feel about that relationship. It's about supporting your dad, you know. I don't know.
Asking for like maybe 9-10 years, just a little while.
Yeah. No, I don't think I could do that. You're all the way across the world. It's been forever. Now it's got to be supporting a relationship I don't. It's like, I don't know.
Wow. So what's a flight across the
So,
world? I'll fly you out.
What
What?
did you think when we first got together?
First red flag. It's just different countries, so how you gonna know whenever she gets all her papers, she's still gonna be there?
I understand that in the beginning. That was kind of a long time ago, but yeah, I can understand from, people worry about the Philippines and, green cards and all that stuff. Like, besides the initial red flag, because we never had this conversation. It's been a long time, but we never actually talked about anything.
Yeah. It's like everything was good, and then you meet her, and now it's like, you're half many miles away. What if something happens, and then like you gotta be there?
Dang,
Yeah,
I
it's
get
called
that
a-
though. I also get that though. So I don't really know the full dynamic, but what I will say is if you got married to this girl and you just left and you ain't think twice about your son, didn't talk to your son, you didn't make time to go back and see your son or nothing like that, I can understand why he wouldn't support this relationship, because he feel like you took my dad away from me and now we don't have that time together. And it's your job as a parent to still create that presence as if you weren't leaving. Like, that's your job as a parent. So I could totally get the son's perspective. But if he made that effort to go back and he still called his son, still was present for some of those important things, but he also is prioritizing his wife and his current family as well, and then I don't see why they can't support.
Plane ticket, man. It's only a kind of a short flight. It only takes me, 24 hours to get there? So that was not
Yeah.
too big of a deal.
So, Eli,
24
what
hours
did you
is
think
long, though.
about what I wanted with your dad?
The citizenship, and like, I get it's been a long time, but I mean, you hear these stories all the time. It's until you get papers, and then we'll see what happens. And I don't mean to throw that stereotype on
Oh,
you,
so
but
she don't have her citizenship in the US yet. So, but I don't think somebody will stay for that long. I don't know. I don't know, but 10 years, she could have been doing whatever she wanted to do. She could have got her citizenship from a younger guy. She didn't have to go this route. Like, it just, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a possibility.
I totally understand your feelings.
She did get your papers like a year ago.
I did.
Oh, she had her
I
papers.
thought she was
And she's
still
still with your dad.
I don't know. We just never announced it.
Yeah, I don't really care about it though. As long as I'm with him. Did I ever change your mind a little bit?
Well, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. So, I mean, I'm sure other people are asking the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
especially TikTok.
That's their
TikTok.
business, though.
People in TikTok be judging.
I wasn't ready yet. Instead of getting upset or being negative about the things that people say,
Here's 10 tips for dating a short Filipina.
we just embrace it and turn it into fun and comical content.
Number 1, embrace the height difference.
All right, while that video is processing, let's check out the comments from our last video. I found her in the middle of the forest and I put her in my bag and then we walked back home. Someone says that's kidnapping. You can already tell that the future baby's gonna be bigger than her.
Boy, they doing this
Oh,
for a
yes.
check. Y'all done.
She almost
They
there.
done
She's
got their
almost your height
check.
now and she's 7.
I love you.
Oh, look, you're taller than mommy.
No.
Oh, wait, everyone's taller than mommy. As long as she can go to America,
Very original.
Wow.
donate her to me, please.
Oh, that's crazy.
Donate.
10 reasons why our relationship survived.
We responded with positivity.
That's all. Follow me for more relationship advice. Thank you.
And how did it feel with my judgment as your son?
For me, that's the hardest one. Now that it's been like a whole decade and you've seen that she's literally been right by my side like at every moment of the day. Do you have a different opinion of our relationship? Do you still have concerns?
I mean, considering she got her papers like a year ago, and that she's still there, I guess now I can start trying to trust the relationship more. So yeah, I can come.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it. 1, I just want you to be there because you're my son. And then 2, I just want you to experience things outside of America. All right,
Wow.
cool. Peace.
Bye.
Sound like you want the best for him. I
I
don't
love
know.
most about my wife. She's always there when I need her. Her unwavering support and the way she motivates me is endless.
He's very considerate and he also makes me feel safe. I'm fully happy in my life. I found my life partner.
To the people that judge us, I say keep doing what you do. It
Well,
doesn't faze us, and we're gonna keep on going.
for the people like me who doesn't really care what you do with your love life because it's not going to pay my bills, good luck, y'all. I just hope everything goes well. That's all I can say. Let's just read. The son is upset because his dad left him for this woman. He doesn't get to hang out with his dad. That's what I thought. Like, if he just packed it up and left, like, that's wild. If the son is really having an issue trusting a relationship is real and she isn't angling to get a green card, it probably hurts seeing them do TikToks with her saying that she's doing it for a green card. It must have feel invalidating to see your dad pick his new family and make jokes about your fears. No, I could get that. Yeah, I definitely understand that. I just think, but they doing it for a check. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't. In the face of old taboos and the fear mongering of child abuse, it's hard for educators, researchers, politicians to be non judgmental about intergenerational sex and marriage. Nevertheless, we're obligated to recognize the larger field of inquiry and not limit our conceptual base in our inferences. I don't know what this is. Belonging to the. They wrote a lot. Am I reading this? No, I'm not reading this. I don't care. Point is, if dude left his whole family for homegirl and didn't make his presence known, like I said, I'm not with that. But at the same time, I wish happiness for this couple. Hope for their best. I'm not losing no sleep over this, and neither should nobody else. I don't really understand the hate comments and why people go ham the way they do, but you know, it is what it is. Appreciate y'all for being here though. Like, comment, subscribe, share. We will be back with some more bangers. Make sure that y'all send me what y'all want to see. And we're out of here.